All right, here. More Miami Dolphins talk. Yeah? Now, obviously, I am chilling like a villain. Chilling like a villain. Take back what it was. So make it look good for y'all. How about that? Okay. No, no, almost. Yes, maybe. Okay. No, no, right there. Okay, whatever. So yeah, sipping on a brewski. Having a clove cigar. But I'm smoking said clove cigar out of a pipe mechanism because that's just my preference. So let's talk about the Dolphins, shall we? We shall. As I chill and I think about my preferred team, the team that I am an advocate of, the Miami Dolphins, I think to myself, I say, self, what is etherically going on with this organization here? Because I don't know how spiritual you guys are out there. I don't know what your deal is, what you do, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But one thing you got to realize is that there are other energies or spiritual aspects attached to and possibly detached from whatever you're interested in or not interested in. So in regards to the Miami Dolphins, adjust this. So in regards to the Miami Dolphins, look at it this way. When you have someone, something, or some things that have been quote unquote perfect at some point in their past, you're automatically going to get a lot of fucking kickback from the people or shit, what is the proper way to say this? Because I don't want to mislead you guys or myself, mainly myself. But let's just say, for now, when you have a situation that's perfect, it's going to be a lot of situations and or people, factions, energies that support your perfection, and when you can to continue that perfection, and also you're going to have a lot of energies that do not want that perfection to happen ever again. So this is what I think we're really dealing with here from an energetic and psychological standpoint as a society here as a whole in regards to the Miami Dolphins here. Now, all of these Miami Dolphins fans or whatever have yous, talk about the team in on their own perspective. I get it. Cool. I listen. Cool. I agree with a lot of things. Cool. However, no one's talking about this shit from the perspective that I am speaking on it from. And that's why I'm here. That is why I'm here. Because there's some underlying factors here, energetically speaking, etherically speaking, that are not really discussed and or talked about from a spiritual standpoint. Now, by that I mean, once again, as I fix this damn phone here. Yeah. So listen, man. Listen, it's all it. Hey, you kicking ass, kick ass, kick ass, kick ass. Guess what? The only person or people that accepts that and wants that to continue is the people that are what on your side to begin with, as far as you continuing to kick said asses. And of course, during that time in which you were kicking major ass and being undefeated, of course you had people that were like, no, don't kick our ass. No, we don't want you to kick ass. No, we don't want you to be perfect anymore. And as time goes on, you got more negative energy pressed upon you than positive energy, because it's really rare to be perfect. And when you aren't anymore, then guess what? That garners more of an opportunity for you to become not perfect anymore, because you got so many negative energies against your perfection, energetically speaking, at this point. So here we go. With that being said, Dan Marino was a bit of a threw us a bone there for a while. We're lucky. We're lucky to get that guy. You really look back on it. Dan Marino was not the first pick in the draft, or the second, or the third, or the fourth, or the fifth, or the sixth, so on and so on. You get the point there. So not only was Dan Marino rare, but we were lucky to have him, at least from an energetic standpoint, because he was able to at least kind of remind people of our perfection. Now, if you can recall, Dan Marino took the Dolphins to the Super Bowl in his second year. Second year? Now, I can only think of one quarterback in our time right now that has taken his team to the Super Bowl in his second year, and that's Russell Wilson. Great. Loved it. Cool. I was rooting for him. Especially being the black quarterback. Dan Marino did that in the second year. The last time the Dolphins been to a Super Bowl was 1984. That was a long time ago, guys. I was a 1-year-old. 1-year-old. Got drafted on my birth year. Next year, went to the Super Bowl. Lost to the 49ers. Last time the Dolphins have been to the Super Bowl. Lost it. 49ers. And it's strange, too. Side note, my girl is a 49ers fan. So is my stepdad. But another story, neither here nor there. But just interesting little side note for me personally. But anywho, the point is, since the perfection has happened, it's been a lot more negative energy directed towards this team than positive energy. Because you got to think about this. See, there's 32 teams in the league. So, you mean to tell me that if you're perfect, you're going to have 31 other teams rooting you on? No. You've isolated yourself. Technically. and etherically and spiritually speaking. You're the one. You're the only one. So unless you were a fan of said team, then you're against them. Whether it be a little bit or a lot. So this is what I'm saying here. These spiritual energies here that are... This shit has been building up for a while. Why the fuck you think we went 1-15 in 2007? That was the peak of that negative energy directed towards us from everybody else in the world, not just the teams. That was the peak of that negative energy right there. That shit will never happen again. Trust me. I promise you that. That will never happen again. That was the peak of it. That was like what? 11 years ago at this point? It's 2018 at the moment that I'm recording this. And it's funny. It's 2018. 10 years ago was the last time that the Dolphins were the AFC East champions. So this shit's kind of seeming like clockwork to a degree, or to a degree that it's a timing thing. Could be wrong or could be right. I don't know. Either way, it is what it is. It's been 10 years since the Dolphins have won the division title. So, again, it's been a lot more negative energy directed at this team, more so than positive energy. Because again, within my agains, we love our guys, man. We love our fans. We love them. But as much as we love them, as much as we love our one team, there's 32 other motherfucking teams that got millions of other motherfucking fans that can't fucking stand us and do not want us to be fucking undefeated again. So the balance is off there. The scales ain't balanced. Etherically and spiritually. So I just want you guys to understand that kind of the reason there, if anything. Well, probably more so than anything. In regards to the reason why this team has been, I wouldn't say on a losing streak, but definitely not more so in the area of being undefeated again. So the team needs to, you guys need to get your spirit right. And that's what these guys are really kind of saying without saying it when they talk about a culture change. You know? Because people don't really get that. A culture change? Come on. A culture change? A lot of people take that for surface value, but that's not. That's super surface right there. You gotta understand a culture change in depth really means you have to change the spirit and the vibe and the energy around this team here. Not only the team, but the facility, the coaches, and the fan base. Because truth be told, all of us are part of this energy here. And that's another reason I'm making these fucking videos right now. Because I want to be a part of the positive energy and part of the tough love to kick the Dolphins in their motherfucking ass, get them on the right track, and, you know, be a little smidget of a decibel for the noise created to help them guys get some fucking championships, man. I'm just trying to do my little part here. So that's really all it is, man. It's energy. Energy's it's the spirit. So I don't know if necessarily that Coach Adam Gase got his spirit. I don't know. I can't call it. I don't know. I kind of feel like most likely he does. because he seems to be on some, whatever y'all talking about shit. It's just preseason or I see the big picture. I love big picture guys. I love big picture shit because I'm a big picture motherfucker myself. Big picture. Because you're going to take some losses in the meantime. You're going to have some roller coaster shit. You're going to have some seesaws. You're going to have some ups and downs. It is what it is. That's life, baby. So, whatever, whatnot, what have you. But again, the spirit of the team, the spirit of the fan base, like, I don't know necessarily how we could get that right, but I think just being aware of it, that could be the determining factor. Fins up, wins up.